Hello, everybody. Hey, welcome aboard. I'm Jim with Commodore Productions. Commodore Boone here. What's everybody doing? All right. Send out a lot of invites. We'll see if we get anybody popping in here or not. There are rules this year that you got to live by. If you go down in the description and hit more, the rules are down there. It's about 12 rules. There's going to be more added on there. So hopefully we don't have any misunderstandings in this new year at 2025. So we don't have to have people over talk each other and that, and interrupting, trying to take over the chat and all that. We're going to put a kibosh on that. Someone tries that. I will go to, yellow alert like this. Then if the person keeps on over talking like crazy, then we'll go to red alert and put you in the basement. And if you do the fence about 3 times, then we'll probably say, see ya, don't want to be ya. Well, we're trying not to do anything to piss anybody off. We're just trying to have a nice, easy, ongoing chat. So that's the basic reason why we're up here. Hopefully get a few people to pop in so we can have a chat today. If not, just going to listen to me. At Commodore Productions, we are gearing up, getting stuff done. There's going to be a new series coming up called Repair Again. Since my vehicle decided to break down again and discovered that the starter was shot, had that changed out. So we got that done. Truck's back up and running again. But there will be a new series, as I said, coming up, and it's going to be telling you exactly what happened. That poor Ferengi, he just got that thruster pack put in, but now he's having issues with engine starters to start the engines, and he's going to have some other problems. So that's basically what the whole story is going to be like. But that's going to be coming up here in the next few weeks. Get going on that. But I do have a problem, and I think they do watch this channel, but my vehicle broke down and I needed an emergency mechanic, and of course I got turned down. So we found a different way to get parts and get the stuff working again. So we're all back up and running again. Good to go. Okay. Well, I'm not perfect on spelling, okay? Damn. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. But yeah. So hopefully everybody's having a good New Year so far. Doing pretty good. But yeah, we got a lot coming up on Commodore Productions down the road here. And in the background, my scanner's going off, so you get to hear the DOT guys out there spreading salt on the roads. We're getting snow right now. So that's just the way it is, I guess. So if you haven't seen But Much 4.999, oh, all right. Hey, Matt, what's up?
Hello?
I was going to put up a little video to use up a little time here. What do you mean I spelled editor?
That's EDITTOR.
On what?
Right here.
Oh. How you doing, dude? Is it in the live stream here?
No, hold on just a second. I'll
Oh.
find it for you.
I know my legs was killing me today. I got out of bed and man, my legs are just my right leg was like, you think we're gonna walk today? I don't think so. I was limping all day long and finally took some Tylenol and we're getting better.
Yeah, right there in your name is spelt wrong. It's you spelled it EDITOR. That's not correct.
I don't know.
But I will fix it. Now that's not right. Not right either. I don't know what happened here. Hold on.
What is it in the title?
Yeah, it's in your name. I actually got in the bottom part when you edit your name. Edit name and headline. It's down in the headline part.
Oh, and my name on the bottom of me you're talking about?
Yeah. Which you had it EDTEIER.
Well, that's been like that for probably a good year or so.
I just noticed it just then.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, that's why you're the fleet admiral, so you can straighten me out.
Somebody needs to.
Yeah. So fleet admiral, can you straighten out the other ding dongs that are being screwy on streams?
So.
No.
There's no hope in a lot of that. No Transporter room, standby.
Uh-oh.
Energize. Hell with a transporter.
Well, the transporter is going to need a little work. We got to get Santa Claus and a Christmas tree out of there.
Malfunction. I'll be right back.
Did you say you got to get Santa Claus and dysentery out of your transporter?
I got to get Santa Claus and the Christmas tree out of the transporter.
I thought you said dysentery. I was thinking, wow, this is a really strange statement to make at New Year's. But
tree. I probably got less teeth than what you got.
I actually, for my age, I still got a pretty good amount of teeth left in my mouth, actually. So,
yeah, most of my upper teeth are gone. I got
really,
yeah. I'm
not
a toothless wonder.
I've lost some fillings over the last couple of years, but it hasn't affected. It hasn't been bad to the point where I'm getting any toothaches or anything, though. So, right. I just let them go. You know, it's just like, I mean, if I was going to get a tooth fixed, because these damn fillings, they charge you enough anyway, and then they don't they last maybe 10 years and then they drop and then they fall out, right? If I wanted to get a tooth fixed these days, I'd want to get like a crown, right? Just put a crown right over the sucker, and then that'll pretty much last the rest of your lifetime. At least that's what I found, right?
That's a couple $1,000s right there.
Well, it's about $2,000 here. Yeah, exactly, exactly. So I just figure I'll let it ride until until I end up like Gorilla, looking like a chipmunk, like you did a month ago, right?
Well, you keep talking bad. You keep talking bad about Gorilla. He might pop in.
I wish Gorilla had actually taken a selfie and posted that, because I would love to see Gorilla puffed up like a chipmunk. That would have been absolutely fucking hilarious. Yeah. I gotta say, because you guys know how much I like to bug Gorilla, right? Like,
oh yeah,
I'll give him a little nudge once in a while, a little poke in the ribs here and there, and keep the boy on his toes, because I like joking with Gorilla because he's such a fun guy, right? So
right.
So yeah, it's like first day of the year, and I am already first day of the year, and I already am having health issues that are kind of concerning me.
Yeah.
Well, I had a colonoscopy like approximately a year ago, right? Because the reason I got the first one, because when you are on the when you are on the toilet and there's a lot of red blood in the toilet, after you're done your daily dump or whatever, right, guys? I'm trying to make this not too crude, but you know what I'm saying, right? We all do it, and I had a couple of times before I got my first colonoscopy. It was about a year ago, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And they actually ended up removing like 5 polyps, and once that was done, I was good to go. Like I didn't have any blood, at all in the porcelain altar, right? So that was all good. But I just today, the first day of the year, I get up and I make my my daily deposit, so to speak, and and there's bright crimson blood again, and I'm like, oh, fuck me, really? First day of the fucking 2025, and I gotta deal with. Hey, taking my rent check over to the landlord was painful enough today, right? But so now I'm gonna call my doctor's office tomorrow because I know they won't be open today, obviously. Right. And I'm going to talk to the nice receptionist lady, and I'm going to say, hey, guess what? I think I need to order another colonoscopy whenever it's available in the next couple months, because I'm guessing I maybe have a polyp or two that's growing back. Just saying. But I like to stay on top of this at my age, right? Because I did have one of my professors at art school. I kind of thought he was a bit of a dick anyway, so I wasn't totally upset. But he still, I mean, he was a decent enough guy, and he had his moments when he was, showed his human side. But but he ended up passing away from from colon cancer or whatever, right? So I kind of take this stuff really seriously, because I know, like, he got diagnosed like 6 months later, he was dead. So I really take this stuff very seriously, because I know it can be very aggressive if you don't keep on top of it. So,
right.
So I'm like, well, here we are, 2025. Thank you, New Year. Already. I hope we're not starting off to be like 2024, but I'm just like, oh, jeez, Well, anyway, sorry to share that personal detail, but I just thought, what the hell? I had nothing else to talk about today, so
Well, my truck broke down yesterday. I don't know if you knew it or not.
You did mention that on the New Year's stream.
I didn't know if it was a starter or battery. One guy says battery, the other guy says a starter. Turned out to be the starter was a little screwy. Went and got the starter and got the starter changed out. And fixed a couple other things that is wrong with the truck. And well,
so your new on-call mechanic worked out better than your old one, then, it sounds like.
Something like that.
Because your previous the previous mechanic sounded like he didn't work New Year's or something, right?
No, he turned me down.
Weird, huh?
Yeah, he turned me down because there's 2 other places he works at told him not to go in,
Huh?
and that must include me as well.
Okay.
But here's the kicker: I was going to pay him port to port. That's an extra $20 because he charged me $20 an hour. So if he took a
Yeah.
couple hours, that's an extra $60 in his pocket.
Yeah. Oh well. But
But that,
what
but
can you
that
do?
didn't happen. But I
The
got
thing
the
is,
truck.
though, it did turn out to be the starter, because I was going to actually, after you mentioned it last night, and of
Yeah.
course I was too busy having fun with everybody on the New Year's, counting the hours down for New Year's. But then later, this morning I thought about it and I said, that sounds like it could be a starter, because I don't know if did your weather recently turn cold within the last couple of weeks, like from decent to like cold?
Well, we are Northeast Ohio, so we get all the crappy stuff.
Yeah, because I remember when I had to have my starter replaced in my car about 2 or 3 years ago. It's got to be now. It was working fine. Like the car was running like a charm. And then once the weather got a cold snap, right? And I went out and tried to start the car, and it's like, and I tried it, and I got it to start a couple of times, right? But
Right.
like the third attempt, it was just like, no, no, hombre, you're done. So it was like, oh shit. And it ended up being what I ended up finding from I always deal with the Automobile Association, because I have a membership for like $12 a month or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck it is. And they're really excellent. Like, they got an auto service center a couple miles from here. They're honest, and they've always, treated me fairly with, reasonably priced service.
Right.
So, I had actually, I have the free towing, right? I could get towed to like up to 30 miles from my home
That's
with
good.
no charge at all on the towing. So they actually towed my car to the garage because I couldn't get the damn thing started. And the guy's looking at it and he's like, "Well, yeah, it's your starter. Your starter's failing." And
Right.
but he said he wasn't 100%. See, this is what I like about the auto service center. He said, I can't be 100% sure that it's the starter, and I don't want to charge you that money unless, I could actually diagnose it as 100%.
Right.
And he's like, because the starter's like, with the part and the labor, it's like $250, roughly, something like that, right?
Correct.
And I looked at him and I said, well, that was back when I was working at the office and I had to drive to work, every week, right? I looked at the guy and I said, well, you're not sure it's the starter, but I don't know what the hell else it could be. So let's just go ahead, let's just get the starter out, put in a new starter, replace it, and call it a day, and I'll just pay for that.
Right.
And he looked at me. I'll never forget this. Was actually hilarious. He looks at me, he said, "Sir, you're a man of courage." I was like, Jesus, I never knew getting a fucking starter change would make me like fucking Captain Kirk or something, but I'll take it, right?
Yeah. Well,
That was funny. It was very funny. The guy made me laugh. Put the starter in. Guess what? It worked like a charm. The car has been running ever since. So, my other thought would have been, a failing battery. That was the other thought. But
right.
those starters, you get cold weather and they can start screwing around on you. Seriously, you get cold weather and a starter can just start to fail, like like that, right? Just like nothing, just like instant.
Mine did.
So,
Mine did.
yeah,
I mean, it just quit working. I mean, this crawl down there.
yeah, it'll do that. That's what mine did. It's like the weather got cooler, and all of a sudden the starter wasn't couldn't get it done anymore. So
Just
that
like
makes
your
total
bones
sense.
start failing too.
What was that, Matt?
Your body, your bones start failing too.
Oh yeah.
They're
Big
aching.
time. Yeah, the solenoid on the starter was so rusty and everything. That's where the malfunction.
Really? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that starter was changed out about 5 years ago.
Yeah, they do fail every once in a while.
Yeah, they
I mean,
fail at the wrong time.
I've had my I inherited the car from my dear aunt Norma when she
Right.
passed on, like about she's 11 or 12 years ago. It is now, I guess. And that was the one thing she, of course, she was a beautiful lady, and she left something in everybody in the will. Everybody got something. I got the car. Now
There
it's
you
an
go.
old car. It's a 1993 Chrysler Concorde, but it still runs like a charm. I mean, I gotta say, they built those things to last back in the day.
Oh,
Excuse me. So I still thank my Auntie Norma for leaving that great bit of transportation for me. And I've only put maybe $1,000 into it in 10 years. Like, it hasn't cost me a hell of a lot. I've had to replace the starter and, oil changes and this and that. I got a headlight I had to get replaced about 5 years ago, 4 years ago now. But other than that, it's been a very reliable transportation, a vehicle for me. So
yeah, I still need to change oil in my truck. I didn't get to it at all today. I'll have to wait for another day.
yeah, I need to do that. I need to check one of these days when I go to the auto center and see about that, because I haven't had the oil changed in a while, actually, when I think about it. So but
Yeah,
yeah,
I kind of felt like this today.
How many assholes we got on this ship anyhow?
Yo!
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
Keep firing, assholes!
I felt like that all day.
why?
I was surrounded by assholes.
Oh, well, you must have had an interesting morning then, there, Jim.
It was interesting. I mean, I was up late last night and got woken up and had to run and go get parts and trying to get parts I need to get so I can get the truck up and running again. So I don't lose any more customers. I got two customers. I was thinking about canceling me right away because they said we were supposed to get almost up to 3 inches of snow. We never did.
Yeah, they keep every once in a while I'll see a forecast on the bottom of my taskbar here. Because Microsoft loves to fucking send useless information to you every day, it seems. Even though most of it's shit. And I just like, fuck Microsoft, please stop. But they, what I love about Microsoft is they'll say 1 centimeter of snow, and they'll forecast it like 5 days from now. And I know there's no fucking way any professional weather forecaster would ever stick their neck out and forecast snowfall 5 days later, right? Because it's going to be wrong probably at least 50% of the time, So it's like, thank you, Bill Gates. You got nothing better to do. I guess all those poor suckers working for Microsoft are desperately trying to survive and hang on and make their jobs relevant in some way by updating my snow forecast. It's like, oh fuck,
Yeah, but they always have jobs and they never get fired.
Oh geez, I don't know. They should get fired, a lot of them, I think.
I don't care much for Microsoft anyway.
Microsoft.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't know. I mean, I don't like them. I don't like Mac, because I know people that have Macs and they're so expensive. And then it's like when my computer was making noises like a week and a half ago. By the way, it's actually totally subdued now, and it hasn't made a noise in like 4 days again. So I don't know what the hell was going on. It's weird. It's like I had a fan or something. It seems to have corrected itself because it hasn't been making much of a noise lately. But I phoned the best service center in the city here because they're the biggest one, and they have their technicians. Their technicians are paid by the companies, like Mac and Microsoft. So they don't charge the highest service rates like some places charge ridiculous service rates, and this place is like $50, but they don't even charge by the hour. They just charge by the actual hours, when they're actually fixing the thing. It's not like you take it in and you get a huge bill or something. So, but the guy told me up front when I called him like a week ago, he was like, well, due to Christmas, we got a huge backlog of Macintosh computers because we're the only authorized service center left in the city that Mac authorizes to fix their products. So we got a huge backlog of broken Macs, right? He told me up front. That's what I like about them too, because they're honest once again, right? And he was like, you can bring it in, but it might be 3 or 4 days before we can, get anything done or get it back to you.
Right.
But it's like, Macintosh. Well, one thing I don't like their prices. I don't think their computers. I don't know. I've never owned one, but from what I've, people tell me, it's like they're not that much better than a Windows machine. So I've just always stuck with Windows because it's it's more. There's more places where you can get them serviced than Mac, right? Mac's kind of a specialty brand. I always thought.
Yeah, one thing about a Mac computer, that when that operating system get old, that operate the version, you have to buy a whole new machine.
Wow.
Release an updated version of the operating system.
Really?
Yeah, you have to buy let's say you got a new version, you have to buy a complete whole new machine. But they will not allow you to upgrade the version that you have. The new ones probably do, but some of them don't.
Wow.
All it is a scaled down version of Linux.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I mean, I've never actually thought the Mac was really superior in any way from what I've heard people talking about it that actually own the things, right? So, and the thing is, not like I'm a big fan of Windows, because Windows has its issues too, but at least the thing with Windows is it's generally affordable, and I don't know. I haven't had any major issues with. The biggest issue I have with Windows is when they're stupid enough to put out a really crappy operating system, which they have done occasionally. But I find 10 is actually working really well for me. I would not want to upgrade to 11 because 11 is on the computer I use just on the other desk here, which is my boss's computer that she brought over for me to work on. Excuse me, every week. And Windows 11 is, well, it's not terrible, but it's got goofy shit like it likes to put rainbow colors in your taskbar and all your tabs and shit. It's like I'm trying to work and all of a sudden I've got like a mint green a mint green
Oh, really?
It puts it in my bottom taskbar and in all my tabs. It's like all of a sudden everything's mint green. And I'm trying to work, right? And it's like just give me a pure white tab. I don't need mint green. I don't need pink. I don't need blue. Like it keeps changing every day as well, which drives me nuts, right? And that's like Windows 11 just feeding you this nonsense. Whereas good old Windows 10, it's just like I got my basic black taskbar at the bottom. All my tabs along the top are nice and white, or they're gray. They're not distracting in any way. So it's like I'm going to stick with Windows 10 until I'm sure one day they'll say, well, you're fucked, and if you don't upgrade, we don't support it anymore because they love to do that shit. So
no,
I imagine.
I don't know.
Yep.
What was a really bad one? I remember there was Vista. I remember that didn't seem to be too bad, but there was another one around that time, about 10 years. What's that, Matt?
Millennium Edition sucked ass.
Yeah, there was one that just was super, super shit, right? Like it was just bad. That could be the one I'm thinking of, because it's just like every once in a while, it seems like Microsoft will put out an update on their system that is just so ridiculously god awful that, well, it makes news on the internet. Let's put it that way.
Windows going back a little bit. Windows '98 second edition was one of the most stablest operating systems they had.
That's
Then
got to be a long time ago.
Yes, it was. Then you had Windows, well, a little bit later on, you had Windows XP. XP was pretty decent.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then eventually it went to Windows Vista. Windows Vista was a piece of crap, but I wouldn't install it on my worst enemy's computer.
Now, I had Vista computer for 15 years, and when it turned 15 years, that's when it went out.
See, they also had another version of Vista, but was a updated. I think it was a Vista Ultimate or something like that.
Yep.
That had all the fixes fixed. The Home Edition wouldn't work for crap. I had the Developers Edition. Is what I had.
Yeah.
Was the XP around the millennium, like around 1999 or something?
Yeah, it was around. XP was around. XP was originally around 2000s, around there.
Okay.
It was
Windows
good.
Windows 2000 server came out, and Windows 2000 come out.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking I might have had XP on my, because I got my first machine around 1999. I think that might have had XP on it, and it worked like a charm, I gotta say. So I'm trying to walk myself back, into the computer ages, right? But yeah, I don't know if I ever had Vista. I remember a lot of people were talking about it though.
I had Vista on one of my machines. I had the multimedia, the Developers Edition, because I was also writing add-ons and stuff for Flight Simulator.
Oh yeah.
And we was using Flight Simulator. We just got Flight Simulator 2004 at the time. And also then that's when they were finally released FXX, Flight Simulator 10, Flight Simulator FSX, and then they come out with Windows. Eventually, come out with Windows 7. Windows 8 was a piece of crap. It didn't last very long. And they try to come out with a Windows, but a little after Windows 8 was going to be Windows 9. It had so many bugs and crap in it, they scrapped it right off immediately. And then Windows 10, and they released Windows 10 just a little bit too early. They should have got the bugs out of it before they released it.
Right.
And then they come out with this garbage Windows 11, which they got so many things with the programs now. There's a lot of old software will not run in Windows 11. And one thing is disabled in Windows 10 right now is your secure ROM boot, secure ROM, which allows you to on your CDs. It allows you to read the secure ROM of games and stuff like that. This disabled in Windows 10, and it's definitely disabled in Windows. That's the reason why a lot of them went online, like Steam and all them online downloads, where you don't, and the way a lot of it's going to. Like Adobe Photoshop, Adobe, and all them gone online monthly. Then they started coming out with these monthly subscription bull crap.
Wow.
Oh, geez, yeah, I'm not into I'm not into yearly subscriptions, much less monthly. Screw that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what Microsoft wants to do with the next release of Windows. Have a monthly subscription base. That's what HP did with their printers. For your printer to work, you have to have a monthly subscription.
Fuck. Well, I bought a can. I bought a Canon when I actually had, I think it was an HP that died on me about 6 months back, and I went out and got a Canon for like $99.99, like basic, basic printer. And I got to say, that little beauty works like a charm.
Oh yeah.
It just prints. If I want to print, if I want to scan, whatever I want to do, it just, if I'm going to scan or print something, it just pumps out the page in like, 5 seconds or less. It's just like, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, we're done, And it actually worked better than the HP ever did. So it's like, screw HP,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Hello, Oliver Gray.
Howdy.
Oh, do we have somebody in the chat finally? Oh, hey, Earler. Hey.
You guys just came in for a little bit to say howdy.
Hey, I told you get some rest.
Yeah, it's all right.
Hey, Larry. How you doing?
I'm hanging in there.
Well, thank you, Larry. Appreciate it.
I was actually wondering if anybody was going to show up today because, it's New Year's Day, right? And I figure either people are stuffed with turkey or they had too many drinks last night, counting down the celebration, or maybe they're just catching up on sleep. So I'm so happy that you guys are here today. It's so nice to hang out,
Oh yeah. I was gonna do this yesterday, but since we had a malfunction in my truck, I wasn't too happy.
Yeah, well,
that was the reason.
That's the thing with real life; it has a way of interjecting itself, does it not? What was that old saying? The best laid plans of mice and men.
Yeah.
And it's like, sometimes it's like reality has a way of humbling you down to the level of the mouse, I guess.
You got it.
What I'm saying. Yeah.
It knocks you down and pisses all over you.
It makes you remember that you're just another little mammal running around on this crazy planet, right?
Yep, you got it.
So seriously, hey Larry, how are you doing? Like seriously, man. Like I've been thinking about you a lot the last couple of weeks because I'm thinking about how you're doing health wise, and
I'm still fighting this thing.
Are things starting to improve? Because I remember you were in a hell of a lot of pain like a week ago, right? So
it still hurts. I had to put some ice on my chest a little bit ago, and it still hurt. And I'm still trying to get rid of this respiratory thing, but I'm doing better than I have been.
Hello, brother Greg. Welcome aboard.
Yeah. So it's been really rough, but
you
know what? You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Arthur says we all need rest. You got that right, especially from last night, all that drinking.
Yeah. That's funny. I'm gonna
replace your old Icon truck engine with a new Impulse engine.
I'm gonna restream it, Jim.
Go for it.
Okay, I just gotta get things set up here.
You can do it anytime you want. I mean, you let me do it on your side. You can do it on my side. No problem.
I appreciate it.
Well, speaking of alternate versions of automobiles, Trudeau wants to ban gas-powered cars in Canada in the next 10 years, right? He wants everybody to drive an electric car. One thing, I can't afford to drive an electric car because they're too expensive.
Yeah.
Two, somebody should tell Mr. Trudeau that we live in a northern climate that's very, 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 very cold a lot of the year in a lot of places. And electric vehicles don't run well in a cold climate. Mm-hmm. So, reality check for the poor boy, but hopefully we'll be rid of that clown in the next 10 months anyway. Just saying.
Another clown in the office, huh?
He's a total clown. Oh, jeez. It's weird. I generally don't hate people. Like, I just don't.
Yeah.
Because it's a waste of energy. It's a waste, I there's more emotions like love and friendship and, altruistic behavior to help someone out when they need help. And those are the good emotions, right? Yep. Hate to me has just always been a negative waste of energy kind of emotion. But the thing is, when it comes to politics, now this is where I'm making the exception, right? When it comes to politics and you get a leader that is really gone cockeyed and crazy, like our guy has, there is a point where I really do start to I start to hate the guy. And then every time he opens his mouth, it seems like every week now, he says something really stupid. And it's like the little hate-o-meter goes just a little bit up, right? It's like little bit up in the hate-o-meter this week, Justin. Sorry. So it's like the guy's driving me crazy now with his stupidity. And it's just like, I think it's like at least 70% of the voters want him gone, like now.
Right.
And he still hangs on, right, with the support of the some of the other parties like the NDP, the Socialist Party, and hanging on by his toenails. And I'm just like, I'm so fed up with this dude. It's like, man. Actually, I'm going to post something in the private chat that's really funny if I can find it.
Yeah. Hey guys, Larry from Be Yourself Adventures. We're here. I'm re-streaming Commodore Boone's stream here. So I want to wish everybody a very happy New Year as we start this crazy thing all over again. So, and today we got Matt, PvP, myself, and Jim. Thank you, Jim, for inviting me in.
Hello, everybody.
Well, thank you for popping up. Appreciate it. And
Thank
yes,
you.
Happy New Year's to everybody out there.
There you go.
Everybody.
Hey, by the way, Larry, did you get I know you got other concerns, but did you get a chance to watch that Wackos video I sent you the other day?
I think I did. I think I saw some of it.
Okay,
Oh,
because
yes, I did.
I just threw it in the private chat again. It's only like 11 minutes long, and it was put out on the Conservative Party website like 2 days ago, just before the new year, and it's actually hilarious. Like somehow the Conservative Party, in their infinite wisdom, they managed to take clips of all the stuff that Trudeau and his supporters in his party have been talking about over the last number of years. And they kind of condensed it down to like just showing how crazy these people, the thought processes are, and why our country is in such deep trouble right now because of these folks. And it's not only hilariously funny, it made me laugh my ass off, but it's also scary as hell when you think about, the ramifications of what these people continue to want to do to our country. I'm really worried about like Bill 63, the online hate speech bill that they're trying to pass right now. It's going to be like what's in the UK already, and they're going to try and impose it on citizens here in Canada. And it's so wrong-minded. It's like, how can you charge people for hate speech they basically want to charge people for thought crimes that they haven't even committed yet, right?
Right.
And it's like, well, I guess I better shut the hell up on here because I'm sure the Mounties will be knocking on my door one of these months if I keep yakking about this stuff, right? So anyway, I put it in the private chat. It's only 11 minutes, but it's hilarious. But it's very accurate. It does actually have real clips of what Trudeau and his people in his cabinet and his party have actually said. And they totally look like a bunch of wingnuts when you watch this. It's like, it's something. These people are they're a piece of work, I gotta say.
Okay, Euler Greg. We got Euler Greg in here, Jim.
Yeah, Euler Greg said the point of electric vehicles is to limited personal driving
to the elite.
To the elite.
Yeah, to the elite.
Well, yeah, they'll do it. And I believe electric vehicles don't work well when it gets below a certain temperature, right? And temperatures can get really cold here. So, and besides, there's like, I don't know, 15 gas stations around the city here. I can think of like 2 locations where there might be electric charging stations, and each of those has like 5 or 6 charging posts.
Right.
So, it's like not a lot of availability. But I've never actually, I think only one time since they put those electric charging posts, I've seen like one car charging there. It's a joke, really.
Yeah. We got I haven't seen anybody in chat pop up yet. So
No,
no,
we're
I
pretty
didn't.
much
I'd even.
away.
Yeah, hey Matt, I didn't even put this out there. I just, just started doing the restreaming. Usually I put it out there maybe on Instagram
Yeah.
or something, but it's not even knock knock who's there type thing.
Well, everybody's
So,
probably still busy. Everybody's visiting whoever, and they're getting ready to leave and
oh
go back
gosh, yeah.
home and go back to work and all that good stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm just wanted to give you some support because I know what happened yesterday. You weren't able to stream or what have you. So,
Yeah, I wasn't
um,
happy yesterday. I mean, I
yeah,
was happy when I was on your stream last night.
I appreciate that.
I was getting it was starting to go away, but then
Yeah,
later on you had that second stream and you
right.
sent me a link. I'm going, God, it's so late. Okay, let's go there. And
Yeah,
then you showed
I,
and you showed how the other places was celebrating, and that was pretty damn good, except for that tower, that big tall
yeah,
tower
that
with
was,
fireworks off.
that was really, hey, and Milton Knowles. How are you doing?
Hey, Milton,
Is,
what's up?
what's up to fancy and regular, not fancy people? Is that?
Hey, hey there, Milton.
I agree with you on that one. How you
Yeah,
doing, Chief? It's good to see you here in chat. Happy New Year.
well, Happy New Year to you. Happy New
So,
Year to all, and to all, Happy New Year.
yeah, oh, that's good. Yeah. So
Yeah,
no, we had to do some stuff today, run around. My wife met up with her sister, stuff, went to grab a bite to eat, went to the store and did some little errands and came back and I said, I just want to pass out.
you got a bite
So
to eat. Did you bite anybody in the process?
yeah, yeah, exactly. It was pretty delicious, right?
Milton says, "Happy
Milton's,
New Year back to you."
yeah, back at you.
Back at
So
you.
no, we just went and grabbed a bite, get something to eat, and I really wasn't hungry, but
Mhm.
then we went to the store, and then after that we came home, and I said I just want to chill because the day was already almost gone already. So
Yeah, no, we went to the parts store and got stuff, and then came back here. Um, she went to work. I got that back down here around 1:30, something like that, and
yeah,
I freaking fell asleep.
oh nice,
Woke up about 3 o'clock. And I'm like, ah man,
yeah.
but well, we figured out what the problem was and got it solved. So we're doing good. We're ready to go out. We're calling for 1 to 3 inches of snow this coming Friday. So I'll be notifying everybody tomorrow that we're back up and running. And if it snows on Friday, we'll see it. We'll see Saturday morning.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still got a stream coming up on July. Really, we're pushing it that far out.
July?
Jan,
Oh, wow.
yeah,
I'm impressed.
yeah,
I
January
thought I was
11th.
well. I'm not organized at all, Larry. So I was going to make a stupid joke, but I knew it wouldn't make any sense. So yeah,
Yeah. Well, July. I mean, in January,
July.
not yeah, not July. Yep,
Tamper
we
says
got the
Happy New Year.
Avengers.
You got
Hey,
the
Happy New
Avengers.
Year.
Yep.
Yes, we got the Avengers January 11th at so we're going to be doing that. I may be going out of town. I am going to be going out of town a lot in February, and I'm going to be going out of town in March. It's
Hmm.
already beginning to rain and it's completely dry here. So that's
Wow.
how things stand. It's just going to be chaotic. And I just got to make sure I'm fit, ready to go. Make sure my body's okay. Make sure the doctors say,
Yeah.
go, you're going to go.
Look after your health first, Larry. Like
Oh, gosh,
seriously,
yeah,
buddy.
I am.
We want you to be well. Like seriously, bud. Like
I appreciate that a
yeah.
lot. We got two
Well,
people in chat.
I know you want to do the Route
Oh,
66
got
thing,
three.
and we're all looking forward to it, but
Oh, yeah.
don't go on a road trip if you're not feeling like 100%, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I won't have any fun if I do that. I mean, you go all the way from California to Chicago and you're going to stop here, stop here, stop here,
Yeah,
stop here, and
that's
then
going to
stay.
take Are you looking at what, like a week or something to do that?
Probably maybe almost a couple of weeks
Couple of
because
weeks with all the stops along the way. Okay.
yeah, I'm still trying to
Yeah.
figure out how I'm going to do it because we have we have three dogs here.
Oh shit.
So yeah, and my son works and
So your wife won't be at home to look after the doggies?
well, she works. She works.
Oh, well, yeah, that puts a fucking wrench in it all, doesn't it?
So yeah,
Yeah.
I have to
Mm.
just put this all together. We'll have to rent a car. I'm not going to use my vehicle. I'm going to rent a car to go, from point. I might have to do this in segments. We'll have to wait and see. I
It
mean, yeah,
it sounds it sounds like a logistic problem there. It's like
yeah,
just getting it all figured out. Like I guess I'm trying to say a travel itinerary, if that makes any sense.
right, right. I'm going to have to figure it out. So, but I'm doing it. That's the thing.
Oh, we're looking forward to it. Like
Good.
Yeah,
it's such a
yep,
classic, isn't it? The Route 66. Well, it's I'm a Canadian, and even up here, well, okay, most idiots probably don't know about Route 66 because I'm so highly intelligent, guys. I'm being facetious now, if you didn't notice. But the ones of us up north of the border here that do know about Route 66 do consider it one of those legendary roadways
hmm
uh, that you read about, in the world. So yeah,
right.
it's like, well, it's a legendary motorway, right? So
Well, so right now I'm contemplating on either getting a brand new vehicle or a very classic vehicle, and I hate to take a
mm.
classic vehicle. It would be incredible to do on Route 66, but to
Oh,
put that many miles on there, that's the only downfall to do it that way.
and it's not like classic vehicles that run well and will do those miles with ease are probably
Right.
affordable, right? Like
Yeah, it's
I think you're
just
talking mega bucks there.
yeah, I'm really trying to figure out how I want to put this together, but it's still gonna come together.
You
Milton
know,
says, "Oh, go ahead."
I was just gonna say, my dream car, if I won the lottery, it would be like a late '60s, early '70s Charger.
Yeah, yeah,
I just love that car. That car it's just such a cool looking car, right?
yeah. I may pull a Mustang or Camaro. Milton Knowles, the insane witch king, says, "I'm pretty sure everybody knows about Route 66 in New Zealand. I've even watched documentaries on it. Yeah, there's some great documentaries out there about Route 66. I mean, you can't go wrong with some of those documentaries. You can talk about how the movies by Disney cars got incorporated because of Route 66, because of places like Seligman and other places on that historic route. And it's funny thing, there's a lot of people. I mean, some people have come across say Route 66, but if you think about the whole thing, it's for me and what I've learned by this Route 66, even with the song Get Your Kicks on Route 66. And but it's going to be an adventure of its own because I mean, I'm not going to go in these high dollar places. I'm going to be staying at these old iconic classic motels that are along the Route 66. Like one's called the Blue Swallow, and they had the classic neon signs from back in the day, back in the 50s, when things are really 40s and 50s, really just going incredible before I-40 came through. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, it's a lot to it. It's just not going to be just like, oh, okay, let's just start driving. So
Yeah.
you have to have an itinerary and everything else. So,
yeah.
but
Well, I think those of us who are looking forward to seeing it are glad that you will be visiting those classic motels. And
oh,
well, they're the survivors that hung on for all these decades, right?
right, right,
Because can you imagine how devastating it must have been for a lot of business when they put the interstate highway through,
right,
and
right.
people were just saying, "Oh, fuck Route 66. on the interstate and get there in half the time or whatever it was. Like I'm just talking off the top of my head here, but it's like I can imagine a lot of businesses went out in the 3 or 4 years after they put the interstate through, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
so
And then,
I'm glad you're preserving history when you stop at those motels for
Oh
the
yeah.
day. Is what I'm saying, Larry.
oh, it's going to be just so much fun. And that's the thing about it. It's not like a work thing. It's about having fun, enjoying, seeing all these,
Mhm.
historic places, the history of it, and how all this came about, talking with people along the way. Kind of like my friend Randy talked about this guy. I'd never heard of him. I guess it was more like a California thing called Hugh Hauser. Hugh Hauser would go to different places, talk to people, talk about their coffee or anything else. What's your experience about this place? So on, so on. I'm not going to try to copy that. I don't even want to try to model it. I just want to be myself. And then, Milton just said something. He said, what did he say, Jim?
Oh, Milton
Supposedly,
there.
yeah, Milton.
There you go.
Okay, supposedly that's why you got a load of ghost towns along Route 66. A
Yeah.
lot of people had abandoned those towns after the highway. Yeah, after it closed. But also, you got to think about there is a place on Route 66 that is it is goes back to the late 1800s, and I plan on going there. And so that's right on Route 66. Route 66 is border lines like California, Nevada, Arizona. So it's called Oatman, is the town of Oatman. And there's a story about that town too, about this Native American girl that was taken captive. Or no. She was a regular American girl, a kind of more of a pioneer, and she was taken captive by the American Indians.
Oh wow.
So she was taken, and she ended up having tattoos placed on her face, and there was a big story about her, and there was a hotel or something like that named after her in the town of Oatman. So it's pretty crazy about a lot of history on that.
Oh
So
yeah.
it's not just about the little, gas stations and little hotels, motels, and things like that. I mean, there's other things that you wouldn't even imagine on this crazy highway. But that's so
Yeah. It's a
true,
crazy
Milton.
highway. Right?
What's that?
It's a crazy highway, all right.
Oh, it is. It is, and especially when you go around Altman because it's very windy. It can be very dangerous if you're not careful. A lot of the stretch of the Route 66 is pretty kind of nonchalant. You just take it easy here and
Yeah.
there. You might sometimes then you even go by a national park. There's a national park you go through, and that is Petrified Forest. So you even have a national park that goes through Route 66.
Well, I
So
tell
there's
you
a
what, if you get lost on that road, you're gonna feel like this.
yeah, 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 exactly,
You're
exactly.
gonna be shit. I took the wrong turn. Damn it.
Yeah, yeah. So that's one thing I'll be doing. I'll be going back to Bakersfield a couple times. I'll be meeting somebody up in Hollywood in
Yeah.
March. Um, yeah, it's just I already got a lot of things planned out already, which is great. Which is great to
Oh yeah.
have. So it keeps busy, but again, you got to be careful about the health. If you start feeling run down, take a little break, take a little breather. I don't think people will mind. People will say,
Hmm.
"Why aren't you on your channel? Why haven't you posted a darn thing? Look at the size of that building. You haven't posted anything about it." And but no, oh, and I did. I actually bought one of the shirts I designed, and that's going to be coming probably in the next week. I'm going to be live streaming, showing the new T-shirt, what
Oh
have you,
wow.
what you can get at the merch store. So I will be wearing it on the trip on Route 66. So that's going to be another fun little thing to go out there.
Mm.
So Guys, get your chance. Get yourself a kick on Route 66. But
So
Matt, how you doing?
I missed your self promo there, but I stepped away in the kitchen for a minute. So you got what? T-shirts, coffee mugs, calendars.
I got t-shirts. Right now, I got t-shirts, sweatshirts, and coffee cups, and a glass, and I think a keychain and something else on there.
Holy shit!
Stickers.
Okay.
Stickers.
How does that merch stuff do? I'm just a little tiny little channel, so I've never even thought about merch. But once you get big enough, like, does the merch actually sell? Like,
Oh
I'm
gosh,
just
yeah. I
curious.
mean, it does. And what you can even do too, what I could do is probably do it as a giveaway. You say, you know what, you got a choice. You want a Funko Pop, you want one of the new merch
Cool.
things, like a coffee cup or some stickers or a shirt or a hat.
Is that on your channel, or is there a link you could put in
Yeah,
the
there's a
private
link.
chat?
Yeah. When you go on to the YouTube channel, there's a thing called Linktree, and it breaks down to like where the merch store is, where Facebook is, where Instagram is, what have you. So it just breaks everything down. I
Can
mean,
you
I could
post it
just,
in the private chat? Like,
well, I could put it in chat. I mean, I just type in store right here.
because
And
I'm so terrible at this technology stuff. So
yeah, when I type in store into, and then it says right there, my store is, I'm gonna have to put a little more details. So, but yeah, that's it. And I think you have a little more explanation about, okay, store, creatorspring.com. But yeah, you go to that and then you can see what I have on there.
Yeah.
did you post it anywhere?
Yeah, I put here, I posted, I'll put it in a private chat too. See if I can
Yeah,
copy
I'm
this.
not seeing it on the public chat yet, but
Yeah, let's see, I'll put it in private chat too. And there it is. Right underneath your BRB.
right on. Thank you, Larry.
You're welcome. So it's pretty cool. I mean, if you think about it, I mean, you just go to the store and there's a coffee cup. I made one. Get your kicks on Route 66. Be Yourself Adventures.
So is there an online service? Because I know there's online services that'll print all this stuff up, right?
Oh yeah, they'll do it. You just design it.
I gotta say your page is not loading well here.
It's not loading.
It's saying loading. Oh, my store. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it says error decoding. Blah blah blah. Response error decoding. Blah blah blah. Response unexpected end of something input. So yeah, it didn't
What
go.
the heck? Hold on. Let me.
You might want to check on your store, because if this is happening for me, I don't know if it's happening for other folks. But just saying, right?
I wonder
Well,
if
I just clicked on it. It's doing the same thing, just loading.
Yeah, I
Okay,
got basically an error message. Just like, hey sucker, you ain't buying no coffee mugs or t-shirts today. So
what the heck? Hold on. It should
I'm
be.
glad I asked, because you must be losing some sales there, Larry.
No, it's right here. Try it again. I just put it in there again.
Okay, let's go.
And then they might be down. The site may be down.
Could be, because
Hey, Ronnie.
yeah, I know when I get I got a white screen, and the little tab at the top of my screen says loading, little spinny circle of death, and it's going loading, spinny circle of death, loading, and I know that's never a good sign.
No, everybody's been having some issues with
Yeah,
things.
and then it says my store, creator, whatever.
Let me do it
And
this
it's
way.
like, yeah, it's screwed up. So
This is it. Okay, I'm sharing the screen. I don't know if Jim wants to put it up there.
Oh, man, what's up?
Oh, Ronnie, how are you? Okay, let me know when it's up.
okay.
You're on.
Okay.
Hey, we got something there.
Okay, so you got like the coffee cup, you got the shirt like this. Get your kicks on Route 66. And Ronnie says alive. See, there's more. It's coffee cup. There's a glass.
I like the glass. Yeah, the glass. I like it with your logo on the glass. That's cool.
Thank you. And then I got this little ornament there. This is and then my stickers. This is the shirt that I ordered. So it's just, basic, has that. And then on the back, it will say, be yourself adventures. It has the channels and what have you, where to go, and
Nice.
bingo. So it's very, very simple. I mean, you do the coffee cup. Let's see if I can load it here. Yeah, see, they're not even hardly
Yeah,
loading.
I've heard about these sites that'll basically. Do you pay like a monthly sub fee or how does?
No,
No.
no, they make a profit. I mean, they take their amount
Oh,
and then you take your amount. So what you
so
make.
you put the amount of money to charge for each item
Correct.
on their website, Larry, and then they take a percentage of that. I'm guessing.
Correct. Correct.
Okay, got it.
You could get a shirt like this, get your kicks on Route 66, be yourself adventures.
That's
You know,
classic. Yeah.
thank you.
Right,
With this
says
fun,
alive.
I'd probably go for either the glass or the mug though, because those are something I'd use every day, right?
right.
Whereas how
Right.
often I might not put the shirt on every day, so
Yeah. Yeah. We gotta get the hats on too. But there's the glass. So it's fun. It's a keepsake.
you got a good selection, I gotta say. That looks pretty good there.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, that's the store. I don't know why it's not. I mean, when Suzanne saw it,
It
clicked
could
on it.
be well, I'm guessing maybe it's because of
Oh,
New
now it's
Year's.
working. Now it's working. Try
But
clicking on it.
It could be New Year's as well, because I'm sure a lot of internet glitches happen today.
hmm It's working now. I just clicked on it.
Yeah, I
The
see it.
link.
It's
I'm
upload.
trying it again. I'm trying it again. No, it's like loading.
So
Loading.
your Jim's is working now.
I got it. It actually loaded. Yay!
There you go.
I
Awesome.
got it. Yeah, I
Yeah,
got it.
things are just been going crazy. Ronnie, I hope you're feeling better. I know you said you're alive. I know you've been getting really cold and all that stuff, but I've been thinking a lot about you and get ready for 2025. It's going to be a ride. Literally, it's going to be a ride, and we're going to have some fun. And I was just showing everybody the store with the merch and letting people know that I did order a shirt. So I'm going to be, once I receive it, I'll be showing that on the live stream. So if you're not there, you're going to miss it. So there you
So
go.
I'm just wondering, like I'm looking at the coffee mug here, which is 22.62 in Canadian dollars.
Okay.
Is this like, can I wash this in the sink? Like, is it safe
Oh
to
gosh,
wash?
yeah. Oh yeah. It's
Okay.
dishwasher safe. Oh,
Okay.
definitely.
Just want to make sure. I gotta say,
Definitely.
your glass at 31.28 is a little bit steep. I don't think I'd buy the glass.
Yeah, that's what they put. So, and it's just a thing, I guess, is because the way it was made and everything
I know
else.
they must do. You probably entered American dollars, I would guess.
Yeah, yeah.
So they automatically convert it. And
To
thanks to our
Canadian.
lovely leader, I'm sure the exchange rate sucks. So
Yeah, yeah.
that's
So
probably
that might
why
be
it's a little
another,
steep. So yeah.
right, the taxes and what have you. So it's probably a little
Uh,
higher.
yeah. The coffee
Yeah,
mug at $22 is not too bad though. So
yeah.
I'll keep that on my wish list there, Larry. So
That'd
yeah.
be cool. Maybe
Anyway,
I'll.
I better when I'm on this tab, I better click on favorites and save it. Like
Oh,
if
there
I'm
you go.
not a
Thank you.
fool. There we go. I got it done now.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, it's a fun thing to do. It's
Oh,
just, yeah.
I gotta ask, you've probably seen the classic 60 show, Route 66, like
Oh
Lisa
gosh,
Kim.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I haven't watched a lot of it, but I watched a few and they were really good.
Yeah.
And I often think like, have you ever thought about doing a tie-in with your channel and that classic show in some weird way? Like,
You know what? That might be a neat idea, especially, you know, during breaks or maybe even at the hotel or something like that. We'll do a little watch party with being on Route 66 and watch an episode from Route 66 on Cosmic. So I think that would be actually
yeah,
a lot
because
of fun.
I've always was that Kent McCord, I think was the
Mm-hmm.
guy, and I think it went for what, 2 seasons. There's probably like 50 or 60 episodes.
Yeah,
roughly.
it didn't go up very, very long, but yeah.
But I think it was popular when it debuted, and then it didn't last for some weird reason, right? So
Yeah, it's
um,
Route
I'm just
66.
thinking though, you're gonna starting on the 11th, you're gonna do the Emma Peel Avengers.
That's correct.
Um, so
Oh,
you're gonna do like
Yeah.
roughly one episode a week, I'm guessing, Larry, if that makes sense.
Yeah, probably, depending on how things are going right now, but hopefully once a week.
Okay, so it's roughly I think 51 episodes with Emma. So
Yeah.
basically that's a year, give or take a couple of weeks, right?
Right.
Um,
Right, especially being on the road, but I could still do it,
yeah,
anywhere
so
from the
I'm just
luxury.
thinking like maybe after Emma's done, maybe just do Route 66 in 2026. Like I don't know. Actually,
Yeah.
Route 66 in 2026 would be kind of cool, right?
Yeah, get your kicks
on the
Route
on
road.
66 in
20
2026.
26.
It kind of
Yeah.
rolls off the tongue, does it not? You know.
Yeah, you could do something like that. But I may still do like a surprise watch party on the road
Oh
and
hell
pull
yeah,
in one of those episodes of Route 66.
that would be great. Yeah, I'm there. I'm there.
Yeah. So if you guys haven't checked out the channel, check it out. There's going to be a lot of new things happening, exciting things. I'm not going to be the one out there, kind of like, this is the way it's going to be. It's my channel. It's everybody's channel. It's all you guys' channel because you guys make this channel happen. If it wasn't for you guys, this channel would not be where it's at.
Right.
And I'm not going to say, yeah, there's things it's to be respectful and stuff like that to follow. But, I just want everybody to have fun because this is your guys' channel. This is our channel. Okay. I'm not over here saying this is my channel. I'm not going to be very what's the word? I'm trying to think of a scientific word, but I don't want to go. I'm not going to be like it's about me because it's not. It's about you guys, about what you guys want to see. So, and let's have fun on the open road and we'll see what happens because I mean, Jim's got his great stuff going on. Matt's got, his music, his guitar, his 3D printing and everything else. PvP's got his music on his page. So everybody has their own little niche. And we got 5 people in chat. So if you guys can hit that like button, put some little cars, emoji cars for getting ready for the Route 66 this year. We're excited about that and some other adventures. All right, Jim. I'm sorry I talked enough.
That's okay. You're
I
making
was
good
just,
So
I
stuff.
was I was just gonna say, I'm not sure when you'll have an hour to spare there, Larry, but I would like to go over a bit more about the Dark Shadows thing because I'm
yeah,
not
let's go
sure.
over it this weekend. This
Yeah,
weekend I
this
should
weekend.
have.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Everything's. I actually emailed my cousin today because he was thinking of coming over on Friday, but I'm so far behind in like stuff I need to do, like laundry and
yeah,
just everything. Everything. You ever had those points in your life when everything piles up on you, like almost literally piles up on you,
yeah,
and you have way too much to deal with, and you're overwhelmed, and that's where I'm at right now because I got bags of laundry because my knee's been bugging me still, and it's like painful to walk at times. So
yeah.
I got the laundry. I think I'm finally winning the battle of the fruit flies, guys.
Good.
I think they're starting to finally dwindle, but those little buggers, you got to keep on top of them because they'll surprise you, right? So
Oh yeah.
I'm working on that, and I need to like do some cleaning. I got to vacuum the living room rug because I have a coffee table I want to set up because I gotta put that together, and it's just like one thing after another that I got so much to do. And I
Yeah,
actually just emailed my cousin earlier today, and I said, "Can we postpone getting together for like another week until the 10th? Because
yeah.
I'm just overwhelmed. I'm just
Can
over.
I? Yeah, you to try not to be. Can I share you something? I might do like kind of like a little gorilla type thing here. I want to show you something I found on YouTube, but I'm not gonna like just let it play. I'm just gonna kind of you'll see. I'll maybe about even a minute. That's it. So, if that's okay with you, Jim.
Absolutely.
Okay. So, I'm going to go share screen. I got to find the one that, let's see. Here we go. Share. Let me know when you're ready.
Oh, this is cool.
As long as it ain't copyright.
Did I send this to you, Larry? Or Larry, did you
No, I
find
found
this?
it. I found it.
I found this like a week ago. Somebody posted it. It's awesome. Yeah, play it. I don't think you should get any copyright for it.
So right now the TV show is called What's My Line? That was the old TV show. They had celebrities.
Classic 60s game show or whatever, yeah.
Oh yeah, they had people like great. I can't think of her name right now. And well, Lucille Ball, Phyllis Diller, she was on there and she was an upcoming new comedian, what have you. So it's great. But if you look here at the name, he's typing out just Jonathan Fred. Okay. So you go a little bit. There it is. So Jonathan Frid, the vampire, in the TV show's Dark Shadows. Of course, he had the panel. The three talent panel has things covering their eyes, so they don't.
They got the sleep mask on or whatever.
Right. So they do that, and
I just want to mention. Excuse me, I'm joking here, but I just want to mention. Do you notice the audience reception Jonathan Frid got when he walked on stage?
Oh, it's incredible.
Doesn't it show you how popular he was? He saved Dark Shadows. Like after 200 episodes, they were 2 weeks away from cancellation. And I read somewhere once that Dan Curtis said, "We're screwed. We're going to get canceled in 2 weeks. What the hell? Let's just go for it and put in some crazy shit like a vampire right now."
Yeah, well, look at him. Look at his outfit. There's the ring. I have that ring.
He's got the cane, the ring, the cape, the whole 9 yards, right?
And I have that same type of ring on my finger right now, on the index finger. Believe it or not. That is.
But I just want to say that Dan Curtis said we got nothing. We're going to be canceled in 2 weeks anyway. Let's just go for broke and put a vampire in the show. And this man, Jonathan Frid, is the guy that saved Dark Shadows, and it continued for like another 4 seasons afterwards, just because of this man.
Oh, it was incredible.
He's incredibly charismatic. Yes.
Right. Let's see if I could talk for a few seconds. See. Come on. Let's see. Let's fast forward just a little bit.
And Lemon Pie says, "Hi, fruitcakes. Fruitcakes? Who are you calling fruitcakes? Fruitcake?
Hey, fruitcake. Hey, Scurvy.
Lemon, did you eat a lot of fruitcakes at Christmas?"
He is a fruitcake.
Okay, here we go.
With Arlene Francis.
I never heard such a happy audience. And it sounded like a lot of young voices. Are you particularly appealing to the young?
Yes.
So are you appealing to the young? So
He loves a young blood.
Yeah.
Did your fame come from your appearances on television?
Yes.
Yes. So they just, they're asking him all kinds of questions. And let's see, let's get a little further.
And Lemon Pie says, "I bought one fruitcake for Christmas." PvP.
Oh, the PvP. Oh, jeez.
Okay.
There's certainly a
Lemon, would you like to share her name? Oh, sorry. My mistake.
Ooh.
part of something which is at least every week. Soupy.
Huh? Something that... Are you in any way connected in a world of sports?
No. Joanna.
Do you have a
How's it going?
Yeah.
mustache?
No.
No. Let's see. Let's go up here a little bit. Let's see.
Does anyone have a guess?
It's something with children show up at.
Mr. Rogers? From
Take off your blindfolds and meet Jonathan Frid.
This is Mr. Rogers. Look at that.
I do love how he put the vampire fangs in for the show. That was excellent.
Yeah.
It was so good.
He took it out,
Listen, I just want you to know that the other day Jonathan put the bite on me for a couple of bucks.
But
That
you're
sounds
not
like a
what you were
sales
saying
joke.
when you said not every week.
Well, I was being a little difficult there. Yes, I'm on it probably at least once a week. But
Yeah, there you go. There you go. But then if you guys get a chance, check out this. It's from Jonathan Fred on What's My Line, and he was really new to Dark Shadows. So
Hey, Larry, if you want
yes,
to post it in the chat somewhere, that'd be appreciated, I'm sure, from people.
yeah. Let's see if
Yeah, I just found that myself like about 3 or 4 days ago during the Christmas holidays. And
we lost Matt.
oh, shit.
Yeah.
Lost Matt.
We did.
Oh, the Fleet Admiral will be back.
But yeah,
Yeah.
that was a fun little segment. YouTube is amazing that it's we have like a very special little audio visual library here,
Right.
and I'm always amazed at the stuff. I mean, I don't know who could even record that like in the 60s. Like, I didn't have a VCR machine until like 1980.
Right.
Like,
Right.
who was and the quality is excellent, like for its time.
Yeah,
And
I
I
can't
just don't
pin.
know. I don't know where people get this stuff, like where they find it, right?
Yeah, I was trying to pin it to the chat, but I can't, unfortunately, because it doesn't have anything on there. Let's see if I could try it this way.
Oh well.
But yeah, I mean, why, how is that PvP? I mean, seriously.
Yeah, I don't know how it exists, like,
Yeah.
because the quality was that. I mean, that's the 60s. I'm guessing around what late 60s. I'm guessing when he was that famous
Oh
as
yeah.
part of us. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, there were really very few people that could record anything off of TV back in
Yeah.
those years. So whoever archived that, I mean, I just say bless them. I'm glad they did, but yeah, it's quite remarkable some of the stuff that gets uploaded onto the YouTube, I gotta say.
Yeah. Yeah, it was incredible. Please.
You know, that made me think about some of the stuff over the years that I've watched about how popular he was as Barnabas. Because I've seen a lot of still photos. He used to tour, right, and go to like small towns and cities as the
Yeah.
character, wearing the cape and the ring and the cane, the 9 yards, like he did here, the whole 9 yards. He would appear as Barnabas, and I've seen photos where the young people of the town were so excited to see Barnabas Collins the vampire. I'm sure they weren't even thinking about him being an actor. But I've seen photos where there's like a street full. He's like, waving to the fans or whatever, and there's like 1,000 people line. This is a huge mob scene of Dark Shadows fans, like just worshiping this guy, right?
Right.
It's quite remarkable, I mean, it's kind of like I think Jonathan Frid did for vampires what the Beatles did for popular music.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it was
I
phenomenal.
I can't pin it for some reason. It's
That's
not letting me
weird.
pin it to chat. I'm trying to.
Batman says, "Good to see
Hey,
you."
Batman.
Man, you should be able to-
Batman.
How are you? I just posted something in chat, which for some reason, it will not let me pin it. So every time I try to click, to hold it down, it takes me to the link itself. So I'm not going to do it more.
Still good in chat.
Oh well.
Yeah. So what's up, PvP?
I'm still fighting fruit flies. I just had one land on the rim of my mug again. It's really annoying because I'm going to finish my drink and then I'm going to go rinse it out in the kitchen again.
There you go. Batman says,
I'm
"Good
slowly winning, though. I'm slowly winning the battle. But have you ever had fruit flies, guys? Like, it's a nightmare.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I told you. And he said Batman said good so far. That's great to hear.
Yeah, good so far.
Oh, actually, I guess I should have mentioned. I told Jim early in the stream that this is not a good update. I had a colonoscopy like a year ago because I was having, when you have bright red crimson blood in the toilet bowl.
Right.
I had that about a little over a year ago now, and
Ooh.
I got a colonoscopy like I think it was probably a year ago from this month actually, and they actually ended up taking out 5 polyps. Most of them were benign. There was one that was borderline, but I was okay. And then they said, they emailed me and said, we'll call you in 2 years, right? Well, that's a year ago, and today, bless my luck, right? The first year of 2025, I make my daily deposit at the porcelain altar, if you know what I mean. And it's crimson crimson stuff in the toilet bowl again.
Right.
And I'm like, oh well, that's got to mean something's going on because
Oh boy.
So I'm going to call my doctor's office tomorrow and see how quickly I can get in for another procedure because I don't like to mess around. As I mentioned earlier, I think before you got on here that I had a professor at art school that was diagnosed with colon cancer and he passed away within 6 months. So I take this shit very seriously.
Yeah, no pun intended. And by the way, Batman's here, and he says we got ants living. Let's see, we got ants living on an anthill.
Anthill.
Ooh,
Okay.
wow.
But it
Yeah.
says here, we got any living on this anthill.
We got yeah, he retracted that. I think he says we got ants living
Oh,
on this
ants
anthill.
on the hill. Okay, I thought Daddy meant that we had bugs on this hill.
Yeah. But I did put Batman's link in the chat, so if you guys want to check out his channel, that would be awesome. They come in the house. Yeah, yeah. Ants, no fun. There are a lot out there where you're at. So ants are no fun. And it says, "Oh, Toby." He says, "What's up,
Toby.
everyone?
Hey, Toby.
What's up, Toby?
What's up?"
Thank you for
We
popping
are
in.
Yep. We are just enjoying the day. It's a new day, a new year, and I'm feeling good. That sounds like a song or something.
My the bug I hate the most is cockroaches.
Oh yeah. Oh.
You guys ever lived in a place that was infested with cockroaches?
Nope.
Negative.
Nope.
Negative.
Nope.
You're
Toby
very
said,
lucky.
yeah.
Only one person that we all know.
Yeah.
That has those.
And he still has bed bugs.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how anybody. How would you sleep with bed bugs chewing on you every night?
Wouldn't.
I don't know.
It'd be crazy.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Toby says, if it's okay for me to read it.
Go ahead. If you
Posted
want.
my first short on my channel. Awesome. Congratulations. And of the year. Well, yeah, because you start in 2025. There you go.
Hey, Toby.
And, yeah. Let's see. Yes, growing up.
Yeah.
And
I got a link right there.
Awesome. Thank you, Toby.
For shorts.
Yep.
It's kind of cold if you're taking your shorts off, ain't it?
My new YouTube short is up. All right, check it out, guys.
There you go.
I actually, when I was at the supermarket today buying some shit, I actually saw a fucking guy in the parking lot wearing shorts.
You saw a guy wearing shorts? Wow.
Like I'm talking not like heavy duty winter time. I'm talking like summer go to the beach shorts.
Yeah. Wow.
And I'm like, and I saw a rather attractive girl across the
Nice
street
joke.
when I was taking my rent check over to the landlord to
Nice.
put it in the wall deposit box, and she was wearing nothing but a t-shirt and very light shorts. And
Oh
I
man.
gotta say, when she was walking along, there wasn't much covering her, so I really
Easy,
enjoyed looking. I really enjoyed looking at her butt while she was walking along. Just saying, guys.
easy
jeez.
PvP, easy.
But it was
Yeah.
weird though, because she got
Easy.
in a truck, and then she got out of the truck, and then she got back in the truck, and she got out of the truck, and then she ended up like just walking into the building with like some kind of bottle of something, and it's like, I don't know what this chick is doing, but this is very weird scenario. So
Easy
Yeah.
PvP, easy. Things might be
Easy.
popping out.
it was just weird. I don't know. It's like,
Toby's.
I'm glad I don't know. Actually,
DJ.
when I see a woman doing that kind of stuff, I'm glad I don't know her.
Yeah.
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 DJ Play Night says, "Thanks for hosting, Jim. No problem."
There we
Hey,
go.
DJ.
Toby says,
And,
"Nice joke, LOL."
Yeah.
Nice.
I have one thing to say to DJ. It's rock.
Yeah. Yeah. So welcome in,
I
DJ.
think you'll get that
Thanks
one.
for that, store.
Yeah. Yeah, I put the store this time. I said, give it. Please check out the new merch store. So it's a little more explanation on there.
Mm.
But yeah, it's so much. And DJ Play Nice says, PPP, peace, rock on. Yeah,
DJ's very cool.
yeah. So, did you get some sleep last night, PPP? You sounded so tired last night.
What time did I sign off? It was what after midnight. I know that because of the
It's probably about
holiday.
12
Hey, DJ.
probably. Yeah, it was a little late.
I think I probably set my alarm at around 1 o'clock,
Yeah.
and then then it went off around 9 o'clock.
Oh, geez.
So I got like 8 hours, and then it woke me up, and then I was like, I can't. I'm too tired.
Yeah.
So I
You sound
reset
still
it
tired
to get.
now.
Yeah. I can never
You
catch up on sleep.
Yeah, you sound tired now. Hey, Scurvy. Yeah, you sound like you're about ready
But
to go
anyway, I
do.
reset it for a couple more hours, and crazy thing is, I started coughing, and I ended up actually getting up about 5 minutes before the alarm.
Yeah.
Because I was coughing so bad. You ever get the? I guess I never got this until I was like in my 60s, but I get these coughing attacks trying to clear my lungs out because I tend to sleep on my back, and I probably breathe through my mouth. And anyway, I was choking. I was 4 or 5 times I had to cough until I could get my breath. So it wasn't fun this morning.
No, it doesn't sound like it. I don't know about your side. I got 4 people in chat. So if you guys hit the like button, share the video, and also hit the notification bell. And if you can, put like an emoji, your favorite emoji in chat, a real good one, like a car or smiling or hugs or peace or rock on. Let's let us know how you're doing
Peace
so
sign.
far. What's that?
A finger, peace
No,
sign.
no finger. Only like if you're pointing.
If I put the shit peace sign in, is that like my tribute
There
to
you go.
2024?
You
Yeah.
got 11 from
Hey, there you go.
I'll try.
So-
This is good. You know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to give 2025 a big kiss on the lips.
All right.
There you go.
There you go. Lemon said put a lemon. Hang loose, the DJ, and PvP's giving a kiss, and watching on my MacBook. You got a new computer, didn't you, Toby? Didn't you say you got a new? I don't know if you got the MacBook Pro, MacBook Air, or what have you. So inquiry minds like to know. Put a little computer emoji in the chat, Toby. So yeah, I did. Okay. Awesome. So the Air, okay, the MacBook Air. This is a pretty good computer. It's very light, very and of
You know,
course, Jim
I'll
put
tell you
a
why I don't own a Mac. When Mike, remember about a week ago when I thought my computer was dying?
um,
It was
awesome,
making
Toby.
all those awful. It hasn't made those awful noises in the last 4 or 5 days. It's settled down again.
Good, good.
Yeah.
But when I called the local service center, which I believe is the best one because they're major and they have low rates, the guy said we're so backlogged with Mac computers right now due to the holidays.
There you
He
go.
said if you can just hold off for like a couple of weeks, so I have.
Right.
Oh, I got to mute. I'm going to cough.
So yeah, I'm putting some people, YouTubers in the chat. I put Toby, I put yours in there. Ronnie, I got Ronnie's world in there. So, and I also put Batman, Richard, my man, my brother. So yeah, it's so far so good. It's been pretty good, relaxing day. Had to do a couple things out there. Um, I was about ready to pass out, and Jim's like, I'm on. I said, okay, I'm hurrying. He said,
Yeah,
go back to sleep.
I was actually going to probably. Actually, I need to get some. I got a bunch of turkey in the fridge that my cousin and my boss left like a week ago, and I know if I don't get cooking it soon, it's going to be in the garbage. So
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to go. I want to spend some time the rest of the day with my wife. So,
yeah. Anyway,
she's
I bought a pie shell today because I'm going to make a turkey pie out of all that. So
there you go. That sounds delicious.
that's my plan. That's my plans tonight as the evening goes on. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like,
Well,
oh man.
she's got to work for the next couple of days, and this is her day off. So I figured spend some time with her.
Yeah,
But
it's you know the weird thing with the calendar this year. I never had to work on the
no,
30th or 31st before because the calendar didn't get me back at work until January 2nd, right?
right,
And this year I had to work yesterday and I had to work the day before, which is fine. I'm not bitching and moaning. I'm just stating reality. But I'm gonna, work tomorrow, and I'm trying to pack the rest of my hours in tomorrow to get Friday off. So
yeah. Well, hopefully you can get some rest, and you can have a 3-day weekend or what have you.
that's what I'm trying to play. Well, the thing is, my cousin was hoping to come over Friday, to help me get things, back on track here. But I
Yep.
realized my apartment is so fucked up right now.
Well, let's help you out this weekend and see if we can get you rolling again on StreamYard.
Yeah,
And
I emailed him and said let's postpone it a week, so we'll see what happens.
okay, that'll work. And check up with your doctor tomorrow. Um, so Jim, what else you got going on?
Oh, just trying to make that new fan film I mentioned about. Gonna be called Repair Again. How many episodes? I don't know. About to say how
Well,
many I
that's
do. Probably
yeah,
not that many. Probably one or two. Maybe that's about it. Probably.
just stay
But
tuned,
I got a
everybody.
list of stuff I got to get going on and get try to sell more stuff so I can survive during the winter time down there.
Right.
There is a join button down there if you guys want updates on Commodore productions. It's only $2 a month. Hit that button down there, and everybody that joins get to see everything before everybody else sees things that's going on at Commodore Productions.
Yeah, become a member. Become a member, and
Yep.
help support the channel because
Yep.
the channel is always growing and it's always have new things coming out. So yeah, please support everybody's channel.
Oh yeah.
Everybody on panel, everybody in chat, and others out there that are probably also watching, and support them as well. But I want to thank you, Jim, for having us on. I appreciate this.
Well, thank you for popping in.
Thank you.
I thought
I don't.
I thought I thought maybe since you was having a little hard time, you just get you got get some rest.
Yeah, I know. I think we. I mean, you have to. You work tomorrow. You're working back up tomorrow, right?
Well, my truck's all up and running. I mean, everything was looked at and fixed, and
Good. Good.
we didn't change oil in the truck. Didn't have time, but
Yeah.
that's how it works out. We got the major parts done,
Oh, fantastic. That's good.
so everything's up and running. But yeah, repair again will be what's going on. So watch out for that. That should be at the end of the month.
Great. Well, there you go. I will stick with you. I don't know how much you're going to be on, much longer, or if you're going to just what we got.
I'll usually go 2 hours, but we can call it a short today.
Yeah,
No
if that's okay. I don't. I mean, if you still want to go
yeah.
2 hours, that's fine with me. But
Yeah.
I just we can go till 7:30 my time. Right now it's 7:10, so we
Yeah.
can do that.
I'm giving another few minutes.
Yeah,
I
please,
do
please
need
don't
to
go.
go. I really do need to go and cook some supper because
Yeah,
I need to get some. Well, if I don't put that turkey in, if I got the pie shells, I bought
yeah.
them today. If I don't put those turkey bits in a pie shell and cook the suckers in the oven, well, I may get food poisoning. I don't. I hope not. But
I hope not
if I
either. What?
do, if I
Awesome,
do, I
Toby.
can always puke for 24 hours and then work on Friday if I
Oh,
have to. So.
Oh, geez. Well, go fix your turkey. Go fix it before it gets any later.
Oh, it's in the fridge, and I'm going to
Oh,
give it the sniff test before I do anything with it.
there
oh.
you go. This is the test. There you go.
I seem to have the have you heard of the Constitution class of old Ironsides?
Yeah, yeah.
I think I am the human equivalent of old Ironsides because I remember I cooked half of a pie in the oven, and I fell
Thank you,
asleep
Toby.
and I left it in the oven for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow.
The next night, I put it in the frying pan, cooked the fucking shit out of it, and hot olive oil, stirred it up, and put it on my plate, and I ate it, and I was perfectly fine.
Oh, wow. Well,
I
just
seem to have the gut that can handle just about anything. So,
well, hang in there. Just don't get sick. And Toby says I'm still here, so that's good.
Toby's
Ronnie,
still here.
I'm
Ronnie. Remember when in doubt, throw it out. Yep.
Yeah,
Remember when
exactly.
in doubt?
I
Don't
gotta
take
Yep.
a
say,
chance.
I gotta say, I had a turkey in the oven 2 years ago.
Yep. Yep.
I forgot. I don't know. Somehow I fell asleep, and a day later, I remembered I had a turkey in the oven. Okay, this is. I know I'm sounding like a fucking idiot, but
No.
anyway, I took the turkey out of the oven. I took all everything off it, and I ended up eating the turkey, and I was perfectly fine. Like once again, it's like I must have the constitution of a horse or something, but I don't know.
Constitution Starship.
Great.
I know I know it's a bad habit that
Yeah.
I've done, but
Well, I hope it turns out. Let us know how it turns out on
Well,
that PvP.
I'm definitely giving it the sniff test before.
Well, let us know.
It's like any potential girlfriend, right? You got to give her the sniff test,
Yeah. How long does it usually take to cook?
Oh shit, I don't know. I'm going to read the box. It's probably like 40 minutes or.
Yeah.
Still
So
true,
you're about
buddy.
6:14 now
Yeah.
on your time. So yeah, it's over here saying and so true, and Ronnie, and I said hugs because she's been under the weather. I know
Yeah.
it's like to be under the weather, and I'm hoping you're feeling a lot better.
Yeah.
If you want to give me a call a little later, if you're up to it and feel like it, please let me know.
Yeah, yeah. Hugs for everybody. Hugs for everybody.
There you go.
And
There you go.
also, PvP, watch where you stick your finger at. It might get cut off.
His finger?
I have no idea what the hell you're talking about, Jim.
Are you talking about
Oh,
my
if
rubber
you, if
chicken?
you stick if you stick your fingers in unknown places, it might get cut off.
Yeah, put it in chicken pie or turkey pie. Gobble gobble gobble. Gobble, gobble, gobble. It comes to life.
Are you saying there's you're not saying there's VJs with teeth, are you?
Forget it.
You ever heard that? You ever heard that saying? There's VJs with teeth.
Nope.
You're lucky because I've heard it and it's not pretty.
Nope. Well, Jim,
I don't know.
I
I don't think I'd ever stick my finger in something that didn't want me to stick it in.
Yeah. Well, there you go. There you go.
I gotta tell you, every girlfriend I ever had, she actually really appreciated me. Okay, I won't follow that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, we have no thing like Gorilla did on his before his. This is rated R. Who? Am I kidding?
You know
Who
what's
the F?
great about Gorilla
Love
is
to get one like that.
Right.
Do you guys have a lot of fun triggering Gorilla off to like into his Gorilla laugh mode?
Oh my gosh, it's crazy. It's fun.
I just wish I could record that.
So do I.
Yeah. Well, didn't it used to be in Streamlabs the Gorilla would record himself laughing, but since he's using some other shit software now, he can't do it anymore. So
yeah.
But seriously, you know, I've said shit to Gorilla that I don't even think is that funny.
He'll laugh.
And he'll be going, oh. Is that kind of like Gorilla laughs? Like,
yeah, it's pretty funny.
Oh,
he'll go crazy and laugh his ass off for like 2 minutes or something. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
Well, he just likes to laugh. That's all.
Yeah.
I think it's great. The girl's got a great laugh.
Oh yeah.
So, but yeah, this was fun. Thank you, Jim. We
yeah.
got 5 people in chat, so guys, hit that like button. I'm glad everybody's here. I hope everybody had a great, happy New Year, and hopefully your day is starting out fantastic. I know it's a weekday, Wednesday. A lot of people do have it off, and unfortunately, there are people out there that are working. So, if you're driving home, please be safe. But stay tuned. There's going to be a lot of things going on. It's going to be a fun ride. But also say some prayers for those that weren't coming home today. What happened in New Orleans, which was a very tragic situation, and also in Las Vegas. And I heard earlier about Hawaii, about 3 young people were unfortunately lost their lives. And it's been a really sad situation.
I didn't hear about any of that, Larry.
Yeah, it's really sad. And Toby says he posted in there short. There you go. Keep it up. Keep it up.
It must be the other shorts he had on the other night.
Yeah, you got some posting some shorts of Lucy or your dog or what have you. I'll check them out, Toby.
Yeah.
But thank you, guys.
I'll have to. I actually don't think I'm going to look up that tragedy you just mentioned.
The what?
The tragic people that lost their
lives. Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's just we just need prayers for people. That's what I'm saying. Just be safe out there.
Yeah, I'm going to avoid. I'm not going to avoid. I actually am going to avoid looking that up. Yeah.
Good. There you go. It's a sunset short that I took tonight. Awesome.
All right.
Yeah, it's already almost 7:30.
I'm going to concentrate on turkey pie.
Okay.
Let's see, turkey stuff, mushroom soup, onions cut up, whatever I want to cram in there.
Sounds like something when Dan is in chat, he'll start talking about the bacon and this, have a little olive oil, add a little this, a little that.
Fuck, I got no bacon. Oh well.
Oh
man, no bacon.
No bacon.
I'm screwed up. I'm living in hell right now. I'm so disorganized. It's pathetic. So
well, we'll see. Things will be better. Things will be better. It's going to be a new year. So, well, Jim.
Well, Larry, what's going on your channel?
What's going on my channel? Well, by the way, we got the new merch store up and running, so that's good. Got some new adventures happening. Got January 11th. We got the Avengers with Emmett Peel, and we're gonna be probably doing that maybe once a week. We'll have to see how it goes. We got
Yep.
hopefully the new Route 66. We got some adventures going on in Bakersfield and then Hollywood, California, and everything else. So stay tuned. Thank you, Jim.
You're welcome. And PvP, what's going on with you?
Dark Shadows.
Not much.
Let's see. I'm battling fruit flies. I think I'm slowly winning that battle.
Yeah.
Nothing much going on the channel because it's like not really the focus of my real life.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I get Dark Shadow started. Hopefully, I'll talk to Larry sometime this weekend, and we can figure out the finer points of that. So,
Yeah, I was gonna ask you there, PvP. Have you tried to go live by yourself?
well, Larry helped me go live one time about 2 weeks
I
ago.
know.
Was it
Okay.
Larry?
Yeah, it was probably actually it's been almost a month, so we need to get out here and try it again.
Has it been that long?
Yeah.
Wow, it's been that that long. Okay. Yeah, we definitely have to get together and figure out the details then. So.
All right.
Yeah,
and Toby,
I think I said back
just
then
email me, Larry.
Okay.
That you need to practice more than just once. You just got to keep.
Yeah, you
practicing.
got really.
Oh, I know. I have still no idea what the hell I'm doing. So
yeah, well, you'll get there. Just practice makes perfect. That's usually the thing. Toby says I'm going to Phoenix, Scottsdale in February. Awesome. I'll be in Bakersfield, California.
Ah.
Lynn Pie says, here's more fruit fly than what? Man now?
I think he's saying I'm more fruit fly than man.
Than a man now. No, you turn into a fruit fly.
Yeah, I'm like that the movie The Fly with what's his name?
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, I'm turning into the Jeff Goldblum version of the fruit fly in Lemon's mind. It's like, well, thank you for that image, Lemon. That's gonna really make my night better.
Oh yeah.
You want to read that? What, Ronnie? Jim?
Oh, you go ahead there.
Okay. Oh, geez. Are you serious? Effective method is to create a trap using small amount of apple cider vinegar mixed with a few drops of dish soap in a container, which attracts the flies and then causes them to drown. That's what he's been doing, actually. That's what PvP's been actually doing,
That's
Ronnie.
what I've been doing for a week now, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah.
I got like 3 of those suckers all around the building, and yes, they are drowning. But the trouble is, the more they drown, the more they multiply. So
it's crazy.
Okay. Are fruit flies the insect equivalent of rabbits?
I don't know. The insect.
Well, I'm just saying because rabbits love to multiply themselves, do they not?
Yeah.
And fruit flies seem to love to multiply themselves as well. So I'm saying nature's creatures that are very horny, fruit flies and rabbits. I'm just putting that out there, guys.
Yeah, that's an educational purposes. Pie says eggnog and dish soap trap. Oh, jeez.
I'm dying.
I might go get my.
Oh man, that's going to ruin the eggnog there, sir.
I got no egg. I got like 2 ounces of eggnog left in there.
I'm gonna go have some eggnog ice cream. So I'm gonna give that a shot. Oh my! So we'll give that a shot. Well, thank you, Jim. This was fun.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Well, thank you both for popping in there, and thank Matt Arnold for popping in earlier.
Yes, Matt.
Always like having Matt up here. He is second in command, by the way.
There you go.
Now he named himself Fleet Admiral. So
awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always
Awesome.
nice to see Matt, even though he
Oh, yeah.
doesn't stick around all the time. But
Yeah.
Well, I've been
Awesome.
trying to get
anyway,
I've been trying to get him to get his lives going again. So he goes, "I'll think about it."
Yeah.
mm,
Thanks to
Well, he'll
Milton and everybody in chat, from Toby to Scurvy, Lemon Pie.
mm.
Yeah, I want to thank Oiler Greg for popping in
Yes.
and Milton for popping in as well. Thank you very much. Then this Be Yourself Adventure guy, thank you for coming in.
Thanks, Jim. Jim, make
Who's
sure you do
that
yourself.
guy? I don't recognize that guy.
Yeah, do that. So do yourself.
And I never said that.
Yeah, I know. That was somebody else. We know
I'm
who.
just big. Oh, someone else earlier today.
I
Yeah,
just
boy.
got hey Larry,
Yeah.
have you noticed that alternate channel to yourself adventures yet? Like,
Yeah.
Right.
And thank you
Yep.
for Damper for coming in.
Hey,
oh,
thank you, Dapper.
Yeah.
that's so nice.
And who else we got? We
And
got.
Ronnie's World, thank you for coming
Yep.
in.
Mm.
And Sir Lemon Pie. I'm going to
Yep,
start
Sir
calling
Lemon
you
Pie.
Sir Lemon Pie.
Sir Lemon Pie Scurvy.
Sir Lemon Pie. Then we got Fat Man Batman.
Thank
What
you,
name?
Richard. Thank you, Batman.
Oh,
I wonder how long it took to get that name going.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And Toby, thank you for coming in. Appreciate it.
DJ.
And of course, old Nightbot there, and we got
Yep.
DJ Play Nice. Thank you for coming by.
hey DJ.
That was
That's
awesome.
great. Yeah, I always like when everybody says hi to each other. Check everybody's channel out.
Yep.
You never know what you're gonna miss or see on other people's chats or channels.
Yep. God bless everybody. I really
I
appreciate
think that's
it.
must be about it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty much it.
Thank you for hanging out, everybody, and have a happy New Year.
Eggnog
And
and dish
Yeah,
out.
thanks, Toby.
Waste of food.
it was fun. I want to say thank you, Jim. I was just not doing much today, but
Yeah, thank you.
yeah,
Jim.
I
Thank
gotta
you.
go make a turkey pie.
There you
Well,
go.
I gotta subdue the fruit flies first, but
Yeah. God bless, Scurvy says, and also Toby put his link in his channel in chat. Thank you, Toby. Fantastic. Well, thank you, Jim. This was awesome. I appreciate
yeah,
it,
this was
brother.
good, Jim. And
Good night, all.
see you guys sometime next week, I'm guessing.
All right. Always be yourself, guys. Check out Commodore Productions.
Have a good one, guys.
What?
You too.
Jill had said that. Said what?
What?
I have no idea.
Jill,
What?
Jill
Okay.
Oh, about the do yourself adventures.
Okay, what's this Joe reference now? Like,
Do yourself adventures.
that throws me all off when Jill gets mentioned because Jill is the Jill and Jill is the special one.
Yep.
That in the community. So.
Yep. There you go. Awesome. Toby says bye, everyone. Bye, Toby.
All right, everybody, take care. Thanks for popping in. Keep on watching Commodore Productions. Keep watching PvP and Be Yourself Adventures. You never know what you're going to see. Everybody take care and have a good night.
Have a good one, guys. Good night.
Good night, guys.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to Commodore Productions.